There we go. Wee! Yeah, come on over. Folks, this is the SSVEC Small Business Spotlight. Today, we are featuring Top Tread Stairways in Hereford, Arizona. And the man right here, the owner, is joining me right now. And thank you so much, Clyde Martin, for joining me. What is this? You make slides here as well?
This is the third one we made this year. And yeah, I mean, they're all different. They're all unique. This is going to a residence, 14,000 square foot home in Raleigh, North Carolina. And yeah, we design our own slides. This is, built out of 253 layers of white oak. And this is... You know why people smile when they use the slides? It's because we build a smile right into the slides.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Why not? And then people don't know why they laugh, but that's why. That's our secret.
Now, what kind of wood is used to make something like this?
So this is white oak. I mean, we're kind of wood geeks. We do all sorts of different species of lumber.
Yeah, you think so? As I turn back here,
sort of, yeah.
So. You actually told me offline, you came from California initially, right?
Yeah, we were out there for, I had my stair shop in Sacramento for the first 12 years. And then about that time is when I got my first inquiry for a slide. And I said, well, maybe I'm happy to, see what I can do. And don't you know, they decided to hire me, and that got some attention. And ever since that, it's kind of been people hear about it. There's very few people that, are interested in a wood slide for an interior because they're kind of expensive. But, there's the people out there that want to do it. And we've be happy to offer that service. We're building a few more every couple of years. We, have a few more. And I joke with my guys, I said, one day, we're going to stop building stairs and just build slides,
Yeah, right. Well, this is certainly a lot funner to build. Is it more complicated and harder? Does it take longer to build a slide than a stairway?
Well, yes, right.
Yeah,
it's quite. I mean, this is a curve. We do straight slides and curved slides. Straight slides are a lot easier to build, more similar maybe to what a stairway would labor-wise.
Right.
But curved slides, yeah, it's a lot of shaping, a lot of, we had a guy shaping and sanding this for a whole month. I built it myself. I just stack it up with the 253 layers is what this ended up being. Each layer is about 1 3/4 inch thick, and we just stack them up, 10 screws in each layer. The most I built in one day was 7 feet of it, but it usually goes a little slower than that. And then of course you've got, like I said, the most labor intensive part of it is shaping, sanding, and getting everything smooth.
And it is very, very smooth, obviously, yeah. So you do this, and you do the stairways, which are amazing too, because I've seen pictures of the stairs that you do as well.
Yeah.
And the stairs can also wind as well too.
Yeah, we do, spiral and curved stairs, and then some real boring straight ones as well. We do the whole spectrum, and we enjoy working for the whole spectrum, yeah.
And you've been known now. You're here in Hereford, Arizona. How many employees do you have? And you're shipping now, like I say, this slide is going to North Carolina.
Yeah. So we've got 2 full-time guys and 2 part-time guys. And, about half of what I build gets shipped out of state. We do a lot of different types of projects, including space-saving stairs is a big one I can show you in the showroom. We've got a couple of those on display.
Oh, you've got a showroom?
Yeah, right.
You want to take a walk over to the showroom?
Oh, sure thing.
Is there anything else you want to mention while we're here? In the work shed here.
We've got like 1,200 pounds. We're going to weigh it when we take it down.
Yeah.
But it's approximately 1,200 pounds broken 3 pieces. It's going to come apart into 3 pieces.
Yeah, because you've got to ship this off. So you're going to.
It goes in our own trailer. We're taking it back there. I will personally, plan, Lord willing, is to install it next week, a week after tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the plan. So hopefully none of those storms come in there and try to conflict with the schedule there.
Yeah, exactly.
About that. Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, let's take a look here at your showroom.
Okay.
As well too.
But
which way do we walk here?
We'll have to walk into that.
Okay, let's do that.
It's all clogged up.
And I got to go this way. Okay. Talk about all the kinds of wood that you use.
Okay. I mean, like I said, we actually have a serious hobby that we, you know, this is a big piece of eucalyptus. It's just a branch. Pardon the mess on the table, but it's filled with you know, the turquoise. And then of course, if we come over this way, you can see a space-saving stair, alternating tread device. It's this is a legal space-saving stair. If it's serving 200 square feet or less, or if it's going to an attic or something like that. And then of course, you know, this is a different kind of stair here, the winding mono stringer stair. We do quite a few of those.
And we see some pictures here
Yeah,
on the wall.
That's the first one I did.
This was the very first one that you did.
That was the first slide. Well, yeah, right.
Okay,
The first
yeah.
curved
So-
slide that got all that attention in 2020.
And like you say, you get the slide part and then the walk up stair part.
Yeah, right.
And now in the one that we just saw, are they having the same kind of thing done with them, or is it just the slide?
So the slide is going to have it's going to be a wall, a half wall between the slide and the stair. Okay. There's a little question on the code compliance of this kind of thing when you have the slide and stair without a barrier between the two. But it's, in my opinion, it's safe. We've done it with inspections, but depending on the jurisdiction, they'll want to see a wall or a rail between the two. So that's what they're doing on this job. Yeah.
And in the one in North Carolina
Right,
that you're sending there too.
And this is when you're laying on the floor, right here. The cameraman is laying on the floor looking up. You see this spiral newel post.
And then
here.
that's what they see.
Yeah, right.
That's amazing. In this particular
And
case.
this is a tower room that's about 35 feet tall. Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely amazing.
So, and then we got another space-saving stair up there. You're welcome to go up if you want to.
Okay.
Built out of sapele, and we've got so many. I mean, we've got everything in here from as boring as red oak, white oak, and hickory up to zebra wood, padauk, wengi, African mahogany. Well, different kinds of mahogany. We've got like 50 different species of wood in the shop. So yeah, we can help people with anything like that. So.
That's amazing. Well, Clyde, you have fun with your job, don't you?
Yeah, sure thing.
It looks like fun, but it's a lot of work. Now, like that stairway that we just saw, or the slide, how long does it take to make something like that?
Yeah, so about 3 months is, I mean, everything combined. We're building a lot of other projects, so we usually need 6 to 8 months to build it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we were just working at that, we'd be 3 months out. Yeah.
Well, someone was asking, how do you get back up the slide?
How do you get back? Oh, well, there's a stair right next to it that another stair company is going to build in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm building the slide, and then they build a wall on against the slide, and then build a stairway next to that.
Okay, right. In this particular case, you're not building the stair for them. You were just contracted to build the slide, but you could have built the stair too.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah. When it's that far away and there's local stair contractors there, I usually encourage them to unless if it's a stair slide integrated together like the picture you just saw on the wall, then I would have to do the whole thing because it's all. But if there's a wall between, I'm like, you can get any good stair company to do that. And for me, it takes a lot less site labor. Like with the slides take less labor on site. We're planning to do this all in one day, probably less than a full day, the full install. And then, if it was a stair and slide, we'd be there about almost a week probably until we get it all together. But we're crazy about pre-assembling everything in the shop that we can. And then bring it to the job site with minimal labor on site.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to just kind of put my camera over here just so folks can see a little bit here. We'll see if you can see without the glare, because you really do amazing work. You've obviously been featured as well from the Herald Review, obviously, Cochise Life, and
these are two different awards. They're Stair Builders, the SMA, the Stair Builders organization. They vote. The members vote on each other's work every year, and there's 12 categories that you can win. And then there's a top of show. I won in 2021. I won the best curved stairway. They don't have a a category for slides. So best curved stairway, and then I won Top of Show for People's Choice Award. It got more votes out of the winners. It got the most votes of all the rest of the projects.
And where is that? How does that? Is that nationwide?
Yeah, it's nationwide.
Nationwide.
Well, there's a lot of members from other countries as well. Like there's a guy from Romania that was there at the Tucson. They had it in Tucson last year. This April, and we were there and all that good stuff. Yeah,
that is amazing. Well, Clyde, what's the best part of your job?
Well, probably the joy on the customer's face when they are just very happy with another project that we've done. That is. I mean, my dad was a custom home builder, and we had a lot of happy customers. But in this trade, I just find there's even a higher percentage of them that are thrilled with our project, with our kind of product, because it's unique and we can offer something that they might not be able to find anywhere else in the world. I don't know. Yeah. But we love working for them and designing it. We do 3D models of our designs as well as drawings and submit them to our clients, and they make changes and approve, and then we build. So
and I gotta believe your kids love it when you're working on the slides too. Are you working on a slide again, Daddy? Well, not yet, son. Because he certainly enjoyed coming down that slide.
They're like, when are you going to build one for us, Daddy? I said, well, this is even better. Everyone is different. You got to keep trusting them out.
That's right.
If we built one for us, then we get just be that one. That's all we'd have. But
that's right.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah.
Well, Clyde Martin, the owner of TopTreadStairways.com. Check it out. TopTreadStairways.com. We got all the information in the post description. So if somebody's watching this video and they want to ask you questions, they can email you and find out more about your work. Maybe they've got a stairway or a slide they'd like you to create for them.
Sure thing.
Definitely do that and get a hold of them. One thing I was going to ask you, why did you move from California to Hereford, Arizona?
Okay, so we're part of a small Christian community of Jesus followers known as Mennonites. And I know there's a lot of different kind of Mennonites, but we are part of a group of them that puts a lot of emphasis on planting new churches in areas where there aren't any. It's not like we think we're the only church in the world. It's not that kind of situation, but we do have, some unique perspectives on the teachings of Jesus and taking them seriously. Anyway, all that to say, that's what moved us to California. I was in Pennsylvania. That's what moved us to California, Southern California. It moved us to Northern California. And now 6 years ago, it moved us here. And I brought my business with me. So it's been, just kind of trusting the Lord with that. And he's been very good to us.
Yeah, isn't that amazing how things have obviously taken off for you now, where you're getting to be known now worldwide. Where's the farthest that you've delivered one of your stairs or slides?
So we've slides. This will be the furthest one, North Carolina. Stairs. I have a whole bunch of stairs in every corner of the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. We've shipped them out. I installed 4 of them in Alaska about 7 years ago. But I haven't been to Hawaii yet to install one of them, but I have a bunch of my stairs over there. I have, we're building our first one that's going to Roatan Island, Honduras. It's an island off of Honduras, a coastal kind of Hawaii-like island is what I'm told. We're not installing that. We're just shipping it down. We have the parts that were started on that already. That will be the furthest that I've went. We have a bunch of them in Canada, a few in Canada, I should say. And one that got hauled to Mexico. Somewhere down there, the big hacienda is what I'm told. So,
all right. Well, Clyde Martin, Top Tread Stairways is the name of the company. Check him out. All the information in the post description. It's our Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative Small Business Spotlight. And Clyde, anything else you want to say before we go? Thank you so much for taking the time to let us know about what you do here and this very unique project that you're working on here with these slides, and you're becoming known now all across the country and maybe now even around the world. The more and more people see you. You got to feel good about that.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had a dream of having this massive business. I just want to do well what I do, serve the needs of my family. It's a home business. It's on our property. I kind of really like to keep first things first. Yeah. And people, when they see what I build, they sometimes saying, wow, that's really amazing and whatever. And I was like, if you want to see me excited, kid, asked me about Jesus and following him, and again, I'm not trying to cram this down anyone's throat, but it's just Jesus is the center of my life, and I know I'm not perfect. I've got a huge amount of needs. But he was a woodworker, and maybe he built stairs. I don't know. He was a woodworker before his public ministry anyway, and I get some inspiration out of that too, And I find that, seeing all the different species of wood and how things come out when you got this, weathered maybe blank that you bought from somewhere. You don't know what it's going to look like. You finish that. I say woodworking is an act of worship. That's the way I find it. Again, I'm not trying to, say that everyone has to have the same perspective of me, but that would be one thing I would say, yeah. So.
Well, you have a God-given talent.
Yeah, I do.
When was the talent discovered?
I guess my mom was a woodworker. I mean, as in, she had 10 children, but she always built some little woodworking things on the side, and I worked with her. My dad was a builder, a sort of woodworker as well, and so I grew up with that kind of opportunities. And through time, I worked with my dad for many decades, and then decided to go out and specialize a little bit more in the woodworking industry and build stairs. So that was
And now, do you come from a big family?
Yeah. I have. There was 5 boys and 5 girls in our family.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do other family members, brothers and sisters, have the talent for constructing and creating you do with wood products?
Yeah. So yes, I would say there's that artsy thing in our family a little bit, especially from my mom's side. And then there's all my brothers are in some aspect of the construction industry. Several of them in site preparation, grading, and trenching, and moving dirt and stuff like that. But so there's nobody that has any type of woodworking shop like I have, but they sure get a kick out of it and like seeing what I get going. So
absolutely amazing. Well, folks, thank you so much. And the next, if you get something else unique down the road, don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll come down and spotlight that again down the road.
Thank
but
you
we
very
congratulate you on your success and putting Cochise County, Hereford, Arizona on the map with stairs, unique stairs, and stair slides that you won't find anywhere else, and all handcrafted. Thank you so much again, Clyde, for joining us. Have yourselves a great day. This has been another SSVEC Small Business Spotlight. SSVEC, serving our community.